Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Where the fuck's the fucking echo coming from? Testing, 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 testing. Where the fuck's the fucking echo coming from? Testing other things. Nothing? Oh, yeah. Where the fuck's the fucking echo coming from? Testing other things. Nothing? I don't understand where this echo is coming from. I'm so confused. Where the echo coming from? Testing other things. Nothing? I don't understand where this echo is coming from. I'm so confused. Testing other things. I don't understand where this echo is coming from. I'm so confused. Testing other things. I don't understand where this echo is coming from. I'm so confused. I honestly don't know what the problem is. Like, I am very confuzzled. I honestly don't know what the problem is. Like, I am very confuzzled. I honestly don't know what the problem is. Like, because that's not playing anything. If I mute this, hold on. Okay, so it's definitely, the echo's definitely coming back through the recording, so it's recording it as an echo. But why? Why? Okay, so it's definitely, the echo's definitely coming back through the recording, so it's recording it as an echo. But why? Why? Okay, so it's definitely, the echo's definitely coming back through the recording, so it's recording it as an echo. But why? Testing more things. Testing more things. There, is it gone? There, is it gone? Okay, so that's it, but why is it doing that? That begs a bigger begs a bigger question. Where's this audio coming from? Yeah, that didn't play through the fucking thing at all, so okay. Settings. Yeah, that didn't play through the fucking thing at all, so I see the problem now, but I still can't figure it out. Problem definitely seems to be... I see the problem now, it's treating the incoming audio from the microphone as game audio on the capture thingy, and I can't get it to separate them. I'm gonna have to Google this. And then my computer's fan kicks on. And you're not really doing anything. It's weird.
Hello everyone, my name is EposVox, and I wasn't even sure I would ever have to address this, but this has quickly become the most commonly asked question that I ever have about using OBS, which is right here. And that is how to stop the audio loop or the audio echo that occurs while you're streaming. I'm going to hit start streaming here on OBS. This is using the latest version, doesn't really matter what version or frankly streaming program you're using. So it's going to start streaming to Twitch, and then once the Twitch preview loads here, there we go. We get the audio loop here, that, there we go. Infinitely because audio OBS is on that system. There we go. Infinitely because audio OBS is on that system. There we go. Infinitely because audio OBS is on that. As you can tell, that is very annoying. That makes the stream pretty much unwatchable, and apparently it just is something that, you know, needs a really big fix. So I'm going to show you how to fix it right now. So let's say, let me pull up a basic game here. I don't want anything that'll be full screen. Let's go to Pokemon MMO.
Just do it.
I'm streaming Pokemon MMO. But it's starting to loop through your thing. You know what you need to do? Either close your game or alt tab your game temporarily and go here to your preview page that you have open in another tab. Make sure you find it. You don't have to pause it, but just mute it. Wait for the echo to start. You don't want to mute it. Wait for the echo to start. You don't want to mute it. And there you go. Mute it. You can still have the preview up, you can still have it up in another window, and then you can go back to your game and keep playing your game. That's it. That's all you need to do.
That's not the fucking problem. This is
Hope that helps some people.
not
Thank you for
very
watching.
useful.
See you next time. Let me know what OBS questions you have in the comment section below, because I would love to do more tutorials for you guys.
That's not the fucking problem. This is not very useful. Well, I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. Well, I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. See, if I click that back up, it's going to loop again, right? Well, I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. See, if I click that back up, it's going to loop again, right? See, if I click that back up, it's going to loop again, right? Josh, tell me if you can hear this exact phrase looped again. Josh, can you hear me? Does it loop? Hello? Josh, I see you. I know you're there. Come on. Anyone? Can't troubleshoot a problem until someone responds. How was that? You're getting off the phone, healthcare coordinator? Or you're getting on the phone? I don't know. God, they will not leave me alone today. Josh, are you back now? I need help figuring out a problem. Is that loop still there? Is everything I say getting looped again like 3 seconds after I finish it? Okay, so I just have the really long delay for some weird reason. Then again, You always have the delay, I guess. I wonder if there's a way to cut that down to be like no more delays, or at least not a super long delay like they currently have. So headphones, and doing that seems to fix the problem. Understood. Now if the landlords will leave me alone for a solid 2 hours here, I can play some Zelda. I think that's my URL. Oh well, if not, I just tweeted the wrong thing. Alright, so Josh, our next experiment in this grand experiment of ours is to match up the game and voice volumes. Like, the voice is probably still a little bit too quiet, huh? I don't really know. So if I just go ahead and... Oh god, how do I do this? No. Suspicious to me. Side A. Okay. How's the volume compared to my voice now? Or is it slightly too loud? Because I think it might be slightly too loud. I'm going to turn that down just a tinge. How's it now? How is my speaking voice to this? I don't even know if this is synced up, so it's gonna be weird stuff or something. Now the audio's fucking up again. Great. Well, it was, but not there. Game volume is louder than voice. Okay. Is that better? Worse? I don't know. It's really hard to balance this crap. Well, that's good to know, but how's the voice doing now? Actually, if I turn it down a little bit, does that help? No? Does that help? How is it? Talk to me. Better, but is it the best? Josh, I need your help. How is the volume? I know that, but I can time it based on what I'm seeing on the preview. So I know you're fucking with me. Also, hello, new viewer! Kind of trying to figure out volumes before I get the game started, so hold tight for just a minute. If you could join the chat and help me out, that'd be cool. Game volume up a touch? How's this? Do, 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 do. Oh, am I gonna get bugged again? I don't think so. So far I've had my landlords bug me twice this morning, so hopefully they won't interrupt the stream. That'd be very great. Is it good now? Everything cool? Standard talking volume is kind of around here. Is the game volume pretty good with that? Everything cool? Everything copacetic? And yeah, I know it goes against my personal rules, but I am emulating this because I don't have a Famicom disk system or an RF adapter. So yeah, I apologize for that ahead of time. I don't have a capture device at the moment. I really want to get one because I have such a nice collection. I just want to share them all with the world, but I can't. That's why you hear the occasional pop, because it took me forever to figure out, or to find an emulator that would run FDS games with the proper audio. And so this one plays all the instruments, like you hear in the horns and the bells and shit that aren't in the American version. But you're missing, or it's got these little pops every now and then. It's kind of weird. Well, I take it everything's good. I don't know. Let's go ahead and buttons don't do anything there, so flip the card with that, right? Disc one side be inserted? Yeah, loading. Okay. I'm gonna start a new game. Let's go ahead and kill my other file, because I don't care. Watch, it's gonna have me flip the disc around again. No, or no, I don't remember if the game is... I don't know the Japanese. It's something like this thing, and this thing, I don't know. So I'm just gonna call in... Oh, wrong button. R-I-N. My face cam seems to be frozen. Link. My lighting's not the best in here, but it's not as bad as it was in the hotel. I've seriously considered face cam on here, just I'm not presentable at the moment. So, voice only. And you're gonna see a rabbit, and that's just how it's gonna be. And alas, Rinku enters the Hyrulian fantasy. Well, it's just gonna tell me to flip the disc again, isn't it? Oh, no. Okay. Yay! Real quick, I'm just gonna look at something real quick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, go ahead and share the link around with people. I've already shared it twice on Twitter and once on Facebook. And once somewhere else where nobody cares. So, yeah. Oh, that's a different sound effect. Welcome to Zelda. So yeah, Famicom Disk System version has many differences. And they're all audio, except for one very special thing that you'll see in Dungeon 6, I believe. So yeah, just kind of enjoy the different music and different sound effects and stuff. one of the key like musical differences is that in the dungeons, the bosses all have different sound effects, or there's like a much larger variety than in the American version. I believe they're all taken from Godzilla movies. I'm not 100% sure on that. Like, rumor. Hello, new viewer. Thank you for joining. Okay. I'm just trying to collect a little money right here so I can get some bombs. Oh, that's another difference. The Zora in the American version has a black outline, so you can kind of better tell what he looks like in the water there. I always thought the American version, because of the outline, like, when I was a kid, I thought it was a door. I thought it looked like a door, an open door. I don't know why. It wasn't until someone pointed out to me that it was a Zora that I was just like, oh yeah, I can totally see it. It's like Swamp Man. Hello, new viewers. Thank you for watching. We're running around Hyrule trying to collect some money right now, just having a good old time this Monday morning. And yes, we are playing the disc system version of the game. It's very fun, very different. I'm not going to exploit the heart container glitch because if I remember right, it actually screws some things up. Like, you can only get it once, so if you get it the wrong time, then you permanently lose it, or lose the chance to get it, so... Again, my memory's not really up to par on this. I've never actually beaten this version of the game. And I'm gonna probably have to look up a guide when I get to level 8, because that's where I start to get really lost in this game. It's usually 7, 8, 9. But until then, I'm just gonna run off memory and run around, collect some bombs, so I can get some money, so I can get some upgrades right off the bat, including the white sword. But I don't personally know how to execute many glitches in this game or anything, so I'm not going to be doing anything like that. It's just going to be a fun run. Just playing around, killing Octoroks for no reason. You know, just thinning out the species and whatnot. I don't remember how many rupees I need to get the bombs at the start. I'm surprised nobody's dropped any yet. That's not cool. I'm really surprised that they haven't dropped any bombs. Hey, new viewers! Thanks for joining. Running some Zelda, having fun. Okay. Why hasn't anybody dropped any bombs yet? This is not cool. Yeah, great place to start. I had this game as a kid, but I never really got past level 3 until, yeah, I finally got a crowd for the first time. I never got past level 3 until I got the GameCube collection in 2003 or 5 or 6 or whatever that was. And my brother came over to visit, and he's a lot older than me. He played this game when we had it on the NES in the 90s, and I was just like, hey, check this out, you can play Zelda on the GameCube. And he took the controller from me and pretty much beat it in one sitting, and I was just watching the whole time, just amazed at how much he remembered. And I basically, after that, I decided to take up the game for myself and really learn it, and I used a guide. I called the Nintendo hotline thing because I didn't have ready internet access back then. And, well, there is one glitch I'm going to exploit right here. I don't know if it's on the disc version of the game or not. But if you leave the dead tree and come back in, the door should be open. Any second now. Load times are fun. Yay, it works in this version. Cool. That's the only glitch that I exploit. But yeah, I used guides and stuff to really learn my way around the game, and like I said, I'm pretty good until about level 7 or so. That's when I have to start looking for help. but I'll be on my way, just like people. Okay, well, hey, thanks for stopping by, Raw. Thank you for checking it out. Come here, bastard. There's a thing about the keys in the manual for the game. I think it's the manual. Because sometimes when you enter a room with keys, it'll have less. Sometimes it'll have 3, like it did just now, or sometimes it'll even have up to 9, I think it is. And the manual like explains it off as like Ganon's minions are smart or something, and they tend to come and go. And then there's the whole thing about sometimes you'll randomly kill one, and everyone on the screen will die. I believe that's also a bug that they just kind of wrote off in the manual as, oh yeah, that's the master of the group and stuff, and Ganon told them to do that. Yeah, there we go. That was a different sound effect when the door slammed shut. Oop. This is not good. I'm using a DualShock 3 for this. Actually, it's just a 6-axis. It doesn't even have rumble. Wow. Okay, I didn't expect to die so soon. I apologize for that. This is not going to be a one-life run. Mostly because I didn't get any bomb drops, so I couldn't do anything fun. I'll try to be more careful. And I'm back down to 5 viewers. Yay, I lost 3 somewhere. Woo! Yeah, different sound effects. Good stuff, good stuff. And then there's these jelly things that Alex always said he wanted to eat because he thought they looked like the Hershey Kisses. No, there's no jingle that time. I don't speak that language. Shit! It's another cool thing you can do. Well, not cool, but it works, is when an enemy's holding an item like that, you can just bump into him and take it without killing him. Because it literally is just wrapped it on top of the sprite. There's another feature of this game that I'm gonna exploit in level 2, is that this is the only Zelda game where you can use any key from any dungeon anywhere. And later dungeons, you'll have the problem of like running into a lot of doors, so there's not enough keys to go around, or it's just harder to find the keys. So one of the early game tricks or strategies you can do is to use bombs to work your way up the right half of the Crescent Moon dungeon, so you don't have to use keys, so you can save them for later. And of course everything's kind of null once you get the lion key in level 8, which is just a skeleton key, but it looks like a lion. Then you can also, like, if you honestly are genuinely stuck in the game, because you didn't pick up enough keys and you can't seem to find them or anything. That's why you can buy keys in shops in this game, specifically for that. Throw it! Yes, bombs. Fuck, I don't have the, I don't have controller 2 set up. I want to save, I want to death warp. Oh. Damn it. Fine, I'll just, give me a second. I'm gonna death warp. Input, had to. Settle. Start BA. Okay. And controller is going to be M. Remember that. Okay. So if I do up and... Oh, you don't even have to combine anything, it's just up. That's interesting. In the cartridge version of the game, on controller 2 you can hit up and select to get to the save menu. So you can save without having to die, like, you know, most of us as kids didn't really know about. You had, you know, we thought we had to die to save the game. At least I did. And apparently in the FDS version you just hit up on the second controller. You don't have to do a button combo, you just hit up and that's it. So now that I have bombs, let's go get some goodies and take care of some shit. Gimme. The chime's different, that's cool. It's like a higher pitch. I don't think it's better. I think the American one sounds better because it's more tolerable on the ears. Okay, so I'm gonna use that to go ahead and buy myself a motherfucking candle up in here. Yeah. Look on his face, just like, yeah. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Come on. Oh, that's cool. In the cartridge version, the US cartridge version, you actually have to wait for the entire text box to load before you can leave. And that one I kind of did it halfway through, or either that or it just ended sooner. I'm not really sure on that one. I wasn't paying much attention to what he was saying. Also, the Zora just kind of got stuck there and didn't shoot. Okay. I don't have the money for that yet. But I do have the thing. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, what's up? Yay! Onward to adventure and exploitation. Oh. I didn't mean for that to happen. Hello, new viewer. We gained a new viewer somewhere. Thank you for joining. Whoa, animation lag. Check that shit out. It's very slight, but it's still there. Wait. I think you can do that in this game? Yeah. Okay. I don't care about them Tektites, or them levers, or them Octo Rocks. Hey, new viewer, thank you for joining. Oh, we lost a viewer. Thank you for leaving. Okay, so we got ourselves 5 hearts. We can go ahead and grab the white sword. And in the process, I'm gonna go grab the note and go to a secret I discovered not that long ago. About a year or two ago, I decided to do a run of every Zelda game. Or at least everyone that I hadn't yet beaten 100%. And that included doing the second quest of Zelda here. And I found out because you actually have to access a dungeon by going through a hidden area. That if you go in that hidden area during the main quest, it's a shit ton of money. It's a ton of money. So if I grab that and make my way over towards the blue ring, I can probably have enough money for it by the time I get there. Okay, so grab the note up here real quick. Show it to the old lady. Of course he's not talking about anything bad. Yeah, that's totally what I should do. Just draw big old rabbit boobs on that thing. Okay. So yeah, you know, the dude in the English version, he says Eastmost Peninsula is the secret, and everybody thinks he's talking about the money-making game in the tree here, but he's actually talking about a secret path right up here that takes you to 200 whopping rupees. Or it's 100, I guess. I thought it was 200. Well, so I don't have enough for the candle. Oh, I lost a viewer. Don't have enough for the candle. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the big ol' motherfucking shield first. Instead. So while I make my way to the sword and to go grab that shield, how's everyone doing this Monday? What are you guys up to? Like I said earlier, I've already had my landlord show up twice today, telling me about a thing they gotta do, maintenance tomorrow. So that's my event of the day. Ah. Using a PlayStation D-pad is not the same as a Nintendo controller. I need to get me a USB NES adapter. I really do. Or I need to get a capture device that can record from the real hardware. That'd be lovely. I would appreciate that so much. Oh, forgot to grab the candle. Ow. Doing alright, Josh? Doing alright? That's cool. Hey, new viewer. How you doing? How's your Monday going? Deciding what time would be the best to debut. Oh, you're gonna sing. That's kind of cool. Well, what do you sing? Is it like game music or something? I don't know what you would sing on Twitch. Hey. Ah, fucking Zora. I don't remember what these guys are called, but they're jerks. I think it starts with an L. If anyone... Oh wow! I might subscribe to you. That sounds awesome. Go ahead and hit me up with the link. I'll go ahead and follow you real quick. I'm actually interested in that. Hey, piano's cool too. The pressure! Anyway, I just got the white sword, so I can do more damage. Yay! Was that my phone? I think my phone just buzzed, but I'm not gonna click it. Because I don't care. There's another secret up here. Yeah, you need the fucking stepladder thing, and I don't remember which wall it is you gotta bomb, so I never do it. But it's a dungeon in the second quest, and in the first quest I believe it's a money-making game. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't get your screen name. I'm not up on my pop culture. Ah, fucking levers. There, that's good. I can see you for a minute. I've honestly only seen Mystery Science Theater 3000 like twice, and it was when it was on TV in the 90s. Was it the 90s? I don't even know. Anyway, I just went ahead and followed you, Ilya, so that's cool. Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing you sing sometime. Okay, we are off to buy a shield, I believe. I actually have a lot of friends who are really into it. It was on Sci-Fi, right? It was on the Sci-Fi channel? I distinctly remember flipping through channels and with like nothing on once in a while landing on it. Only 10? Cheapskate ass. Oh, it was Comedy Central, okay. That explains it. Don't know why I thought sci-fi. Ah! Fucking Octorox! Ah. Come on, come on, come on, thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say, I could have sworn I saw it on Sci-Fi, and, when was it on UHF? Thank you for joining, new viewers. How you doing? How's your Monday going? Just running through some Zelda, having a little fun. Hyrulian fantasy and whatnot. That was vaguely racial, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna go this way. Ah, I didn't even need that. What am I doing with the counterlight still? Oh yeah, Link's little, like, hit sound is slightly different in this one. Like, it's the same tone, but I swear there's, like, an extra sound effect there. I'm just not used to hearing it with headphones. Hey, Skyward Sword, I've got some opinions about that game, but honestly, like, despite all of my criticisms of it, the first time through is really enjoyable. It hits all the right nostalgia buttons. It really does, and the orchestral soundtrack just brings it all together. It makes it more tolerable. And of course, Girahim is like the most lovable enemy in a Zelda game ever. You're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time, kid. You're gonna have a good time. I don't want to ruin it for you if you haven't played it yet. Like, I'll be glad to discuss it with you after you beat it, but I don't want to, like, kill any spirit or, like, make you, you know, go into it being like, oh, this isn't going to be that good, or something. Ah! Ooh. That's right, Gleeok. I'm gonna smack you. Wait, that's not Gleeok, that's, fuck, what's that guy's name? Like, comment, subscribe if you remember the guy's name, because it's not the Gleeok. Gleeok's the fucking multi-headed monster guy. That one's... yeah. Excuse me, I actually pre-ordered Skyward Sword when it came out to get the controller and the soundtrack CD and all that, and I eventually sold it all. Yeah. Yeah, see, exactly. You don't want to have that, like, a lot of the problems with Skyward Sword are towards the end of the game, too, and they're, like, totally just nitpicky things. Like, there's one part that just drags on for a while, and that's 3 fairies, wow. And that's really the only criticism, is it just drags on for a while. But, you know, it's still, like I said, it's a very fun game. It gives you all the feels. Aquamentus, thank you. I knew it had something to do with water. Yeah, Skyward Sword was fun. And, like, a ton of people complained about the controls and, like, you know, the waggle and all that. I honestly think it's because they were overcompensating. Yeah, like Bravely Default, it's kind of like that. I think they were overcompensating with their movements because every time I sat down to play Skyward Sword my first time through, I had a great time with controls. I never had it doing anything I didn't want it to do. It was very precise, and I wasn't making like big flailing motions or anything, you know, just little flicks in the wrist. Just with my hand resting on my knee, and that was, you know, pretty cool, except for when I get in the Gearhead fights, and I was like, whoa, calm down, dude. Yeah, then I'd, like, hold it like an actual sword and be like, ching ching. That was, sorry. Calm down. I did nothing to that guy, and he's just, like, running around. Yeah, Bravely Default is this game I have to get back to. I'm currently in, like, the second, or the first repetition. I could do it the one time through, and then time repeats. I'm in that. I'm near the end of that. And I've heard it slogs on for Titians, something like that. But, you know, other than that, great game. I loved Bravely Default. At least what I played of it so far. Hey new viewers, thanks for watching. We're going through the Crescent Moon Dungeon, killing some ropes. But if you stand on little crosshatch patterns, you can keep them from shooting at ya. Because enemies can't land on those, they can only cross them. But Link can stand in the halfway points. Yeah, Bioshock's a series I haven't actually, when it first came out I played, hello Savage Boredom. I played like the first couple hours of it until I got to this part I just couldn't get past because I'm not good at first-person games. I get disoriented easily. But I ended up buying it again on the PlayStation, and I just haven't played it since I bought that copy of it, and then they gave away Bioshock 2 for free because of one of their hacking episodes or something. So I got that, and yeah, I just haven't played them. I really want to play Infinite though, because you know I'm all about that political commentary, and I find it hilarious the Tea Party unironically used an image from the game, like as promotion for themselves. It's okay, I don't mind a spoiler for Bioshock. It's not like I'm super into the game or anything. I know how it ends and all that. That's been spoiled for me. Just like the biggest fucking spoiler, like, I try not to get myself too worked up about spoilers on stuff unless I'm like super hyped for something. But I try not to get overhyped because of that. But the last game I was super hyped for, that I had something really ruined for me, was Final Fantasy XIII. I was really looking forward to it. I actually bought the Japanese copy of Advent Children so I could play the demo of 13 before it came out. And I was like so hooked on the lore and everything. I was just really enjoying the game from start to finish. And I was probably like, or no, I didn't even have the game yet because I pre-ordered it on Amazon and it hadn't shipped yet. And a friend of mine went to GameStop and picked his copy up on the release day and beat it in like, you know, 3 sittings or whatever. So he had it before me. And oh god, he fucking messages me like the day that I got my copy of the game. And he's like, hey, so what'd you think about that reveal that Lightning's real name is Claire? What'd you think of that, huh? And I was just like, you motherfucker. It was bad. That was like the last time I actually got upset about something like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill Dodongo before I go ahead and try to get the magical boomerang and kill myself over and over again. Yeah. Oh, the bombs make different sound effects. I didn't realize that. Yay, I did it. That's cool to know about Infinite. Like, I wasn't too interested in it when, like, it was announced and they started showing. It's Dodongo dislikes smoke. Yeah, I just wasn't really that interested in the idea that it was like separate platforms that you just kind of like jump between, because to me that seemed like it would just be like, I don't know how to phrase it, but not very environmental. Or not very immersive, that's the word, thank you. Thank you, myself. Good one. Gotta focus, gotta focus, gotta focus. Yay! Alright, let's get out of here. Grab that Triforce piece and get the fudge out of here. Ah. High five! I did too. I think that's the first time I ever did the magical boomerang thing and survived. I always die at least once doing that. Yeah, you get to go to level 3 and fight some Dark Nuts. Those are like my favorite enemies. That's cool, yeah, a lot of, I don't really watch a lot of, like, Let's Plays aside from, I don't know, the occasional clip and, you know, Game Grumps and stuff like that. But I've definitely gotten into a couple games because I saw Let's Plays of them. Like, at first I was just like, oh, that doesn't really seem that appealing, and then I watched, like, Game Grumps play it, and I was like, I need to fucking buy this. I can't remember what game that happened to me last on, but it definitely happened. I think I bought, Slalom for the Nintendo because of Game Grumps. I was just like, this game looks ridiculously fun, so I went and found it for $1. Yeah, I see a lot of people doing Binding of Isaac, because I guess it's one of those roguelikes that like generates dungeons or something. I don't really know too much about it, honestly, aside from the whole like, it's so deep because it's about like his mother beating him and stuff, so it's like super deep and stuff. Ooh, I'm almost there. I'm gonna just kill every enemy I can on my way to Dungeon 3 because I might actually get enough for the ring. That'd be nice. Ooh, double kill. Probably should have grabbed that fairy. Oh well. Ah. Too much credit. Well, the gameplay is just like Zelda, right? Only with unique items. And from what I understand, the controls, you can like move and throw items in separate directions, like simultaneously, kind of like Super Stardust, you know? And I don't really know too much about it. Hey, new person, thanks for joining. Ah, I can leave it. Where am I going? I need to stop looking at the chat. Yeah, the hurt sound deeper in the cartridge version. That's what it is, it's deeper. It has more resonance. And Rebirth is kind of just like a... Oh, hey, hold on a second. That's actually probably important. Oh, cool. Okay. That was my text message tone. It's Chocobo. From the Final Fantasy. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are cool enough to know about Final Fantasy. Well, just imagine if my phone rang. The ringtone has been jumping between several different songs on the Mighty Switch Force 2 soundtrack. Like, Jivebot is just perfect for a ringtone because of the intro. But the Chocobo sound's been my text tone for quite a while. Yeah, Final Fantasy, it's like this one game that you just kind of like... It's a fantasy, not like Hyrulian fantasy, that's what I'm playing right now. But it's like a fantasy, and like, you fantasize about finally finishing the fucking game because they're all like ridiculously long or a slog. Like, 6 is the only one that really has a good balance between the like amount of grinding you have to do to beat the game and how long the story is. Yeah, made by some like guy in like Japan or something. I don't even. I just don't even. Okay. 227. Come on, that's not even close. Sometimes this game takes forever to farm rupees, but other times you just get like super lucky and you get 10 drops in a row of the 5 rupees. Hey, bombs. We all like bombs. Bombs are good. Everybody likes bombs, right? Something to do with astrological phenomenon. Everybody uses the codec thing from Metal Gear. Like, when cell phones got to the point where you could actually upload your own files to use rather than just using MIDIs, all of my friends were using the fucking Metal Gear Solid tone. Kojima! And the thing about that Metal Gear tone is, like, if you ever go to a place populated by a lot of gamers, like a GameStop or something, and you get a text with that tone, everybody just, like, immediately shivers and, and locks up because they're just like, oh shit, I need to press the select button. And then they realize it's a phone and they all just go like, ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, you'd hear everyone else's phone and get confused. Ah! Darknets are my second favorite enemy in a Zelda game. My first favorite... Oh, that's so lucky getting a clock right there. Da da da, you are dead. Da da da, you are dead. And you are dead. Yay! That was easy. Oh, GLaDOS, cool. I actually just, oh, I need to finish that. Also notice there's no animation lag going on right now. In the cartridge version, there is in this room until you kill one of the Darknuts. There's like mad lag going on until you kill one of them. Oh, Sonic Drowning's a good one. Yeah. All the 20-somethings just going like, get out of the water! Just that anxiety, that immediate anxiety you get filled with. But yeah, my roommate, took forever to try to get him to enjoy Portal, and like all of us have just been like, you gotta play Portal, you'll love it. And he's just like, it's boring, I don't like puzzle games. So I ended up playing it the other day for him, and you know, he watched for most of it and was like, okay, this is cool. And then we started Portal 2, and we're like, I think we just got out of the like lower areas, and we're going back to Wheatley and stuff. So we're nearing the end of the game. But we haven't continued for a while because it just takes forever to get his attention. Yeah, I did kind of just leave the dungeon without doing it. There's a reason for that. Wait, did I grab the raft or the stepladder? Raft. That's cool. Oh, come on, I've almost got enough. Gimme, gimme, gimme. You know, she actually did the robot. She did the voice of the computer system in Pacific Rim. I was so glad when they did that. That movie's just like so like, we know this is ridiculous, but we're just gonna do it anyway. Come on, give me more rupees, I'm almost there. I'm just gonna hang out down here until I get enough. I need 2 more goddamn rupees. Bombs are always good. Ah. There we go. Ellen McLean, that's her name, yeah. I think she's kind of amazed at how much fame she got from it, because I think she went into it going like, oh, this is fun, this is cute, it's a video game or whatever. And then, like, everything happened. Everybody fell in love with it. I think she was really impressed by how gamers work. Oh, I totally should have exploited something there. Oh well. I wasn't even thinking about it, I was thinking about GLaDOS. But when the rupee countdown's going down there, you can do the save and quit thing real quick, and you'll keep your money to where you actually cut it off. That's cool. Fun fact, so is Pat Benatar, but you probably knew that since you do that kind of music anyway. Too hot back by computer. Yeah, it's kind of warm in here too. My apartment has really shitty, like temperature control, and if I open the window, it gets kind of, I don't know, the windows are thin so people outside can totally hear me too, but it just gets kind of awkward when I'm talking to myself on the computer and everybody who walks by can hear me. What just happened? That was weird. Okay, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Game just randomly locking up. I think after I grab the heart piece, I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Or at least get back to the dungeon and save it. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh! Yeah, it's really fucking hot in here. We need an air conditioner. It's only February and like I'm already boiling in here. It's gotta be at least 85. At least. Whoa! Why am I over here? Okay, I know where I'm at now. Got a little lost there. That's okay. That's what happened. Okay. Sorry. Give me just a moment. Ran into a plugin error in my browser. And that likely fucked up Twitch chat. Sorry about that. Give me just a moment to fix things. Yep. Reload page. Reload page. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, am I back? Testing. Everything good? Can everyone hear me? Is everything cool? Alright, back to the game. Sorry about that. I've been having a lot of flash problems with Firefox lately, and I don't have the plugin that allows me to do the chroma key for Switch on Chrome because I'm lazy. So otherwise I'd be using Chrome for this, but I'm using Firefox. Okay, sorry about that. By the way, how am I sounding? Because I'm actually broadcasting live from a kitchen, so I was worried that the echo would be pretty bad in here, but I don't know if the mic's actually picking it up or not. I mean, is it echoey? Does it sound like I'm in a chamber of echoes? Loud and clear. Cool. Awesome. That's really good, because I was really worried about that. That kept me from streaming after I moved in here, because I was worried about it. And I was bored today, and just got an urge to play Zelda, so I decided to try it out. It looks like everything's coming up clear. And that was a poor way to phrase that. Very poor way to phrase that. The echo is a last problem. Yeah, echoing is a bitch. I had that problem right before I started playing the game for like an hour. Ah, shit! Drop the controller. Everything cool? Nothing broken? Okay. It's actually blue. It's a blue outfit. It's a very baby blue, but yeah, it's blue. It's the blue ring. Link Between Worlds actually alerted me to a problem. I just realized I didn't even acknowledge that you called him Zelda. I mean, I thought his name was Zelda, whatever. Sorry. But yeah, Link Between Worlds, when it came out, I fucking love Worlds. It alerted me to a problem that I remembered from this game and Link to the Past as well, which is the red tunic. I just really wish that the game was designed so you could actually get it earlier, so it's useful in more than one dungeon. Seriously, it's only useful in one dungeon and one boss fight. In all three of these games. It's just... it feels so underutilized when, especially like doing hero mode in A Link Between Worlds, back to back to back like I was. It just seems like I could have, you know, been having a better time had I had that sooner. Or just, you know, not played on hero mode. But that would be too easy. Because that game actually is really easy unless you play on hero mode. If I had a 3DS capture device, I would stream A Link Between Worlds all the time. I might, like, seriously even consider getting into speedrunning it, because I like it that much. There was a time where I ran it back-to-back about 4 times on hero mode, and I got it down to like 4.5 hours or something. I didn't really clock it, and the 3DS's internal counter thing isn't very accurate, but it was something like 5 hours at most. And it just gives me that urge to play it over and over, do it better, get it more precise. Well, each dungeon built around a single mechanic. Well, that was kind of the, well, how do I put that? Because we all know that the whole reason for the Ravio shop existing was to counter the fact that the traditional Zelda formula is, you know, you get an item, then you use that item to make the dungeon easier and get to the boss room and use it on the boss, and there you go, you never use the item again. And there is a lot of, like in the last couple of dungeons, there's a lot of item switching going on, which is great, you know, you get more use out of your stuff, but I get what you mean. It does still kind of follow that formula, it just makes you get the items different ways. Still though, just the dungeons are short, like in this game, and well, Link to the Past are not that short. I mean, they're pretty short, but the last couple of them are kind of long. But A Link Between Worlds, every dungeon is very short. The game is designed to be played in short bursts. That's why the bird fucking chirps you every 15 minutes. But it still gives me that urge to just keep going and do it more optimally, and, you know, you get to the freaking lower roll or whatever, and the first dungeon you should do is that one with the thing. Sorry, it's hard for me to focus on the game and think about that one at the same time. Get in there! Bitch. Oh, you hear that? That sound effect is coming from the boss over yonder. But you do not hear that in the cartridge version. You hear a cry, but it's not that cry. There's only one cry, I think, in the cartridge one. Maybe it's 2. What's this guy say? I don't know, because I can't read it. Yay! Yay. That's it, just a key. Ah. Did the chat freeze again? Did my Flash plugin crash again? Oh wait, you can read it? Hold on, I'll go back. That's cool. I can't read jack shit. All I really know about Japanese is grammar stuff and like little words here and there, but I don't know how to read anything. I can't converse. I can tell people I don't speak Japanese and that I'm American. That's pretty much it. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead. I trusted that I stayed long enough, but I'm not gonna stay for the entire delay. Wait, this is where I came from? Oh, I already got the raft. That's right. Okay. My bad. I forgot what dungeon I was in. That's okay, cause I'm going to the house. Ow! Ah, come on, you fucker. There we go. It's okay. If you could read it, then you could. If you can't, you can't. I tried to stay long enough for you. I apologize that I wasn't. Oh, bubbles! Bubbles are fun. Get to introduce bubbles. I don't know if all of you guys have played this before, none of you guys, I don't know. But they disable your sword for a little while. And in the second quest, they actually split them up between red and blue. In the first quest, what you're looking at is actually both sprites combined. So that's why it's like flashing between red and blue really quickly. But in the second quest, they separate them into two different objects. The red one disables your sword, and the blue one enables it again. And it takes for goddamn ever to like find a blue one sometimes. But it's really clever because a lot of the dungeons are designed with that in mind. Hey, one hit him. They're really designed with that in mind to, if you get hit by it, you're pretty much fucked and you gotta like really work your way around. Oh yeah, it's almost time to buy some food. I don't remember what the first dungeon is that needs it. I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 6. But hey, since I have 10 hearts, let's go ahead and go visit the graveyard. The old man of the graveyard. He mentioned something about mushrooms? But there aren't any mushrooms in this game. The, fucking ghost guys kind of look like mushrooms. Yeah, I used to know the pattern for this, like, but I've forgotten it over the years, so I just kind of like weave and zigzag until it activates. I'll get it eventually. Just repeats. Yeah, see, I got it. That's good. Oh, I should probably get the sword and then save quit. Right? Yeah. So, the last time I actually played Zelda, or Zelda 1 anyway. Oh, you actually do need 12 hearts. Okay, my bad. Thought it was 10. The last time I played Zelda 1, it was on the Animal Crossing. I went ahead, I don't have an action replay, so what I did was I made a new town. I wrote my save data from my GameCube memory card to the SD card on the Wii, put that in the computer into Dolphin, loaded up the game, loaded up the action replay codes for it, gave myself Zelda and Mario on the memory card, wrote it back to the SD card, wrote it back to the GameCube memory card, and played it on the actual system. And I managed to crash the game in the graveyard. I did the ghost exploit, you know, where you pile up a bunch of ghosts and then kill the main one to get a bunch of hearts and rupees and stuff. And when I did it, it actually crashed the game. Like the emulator within Animal Crossing, it crashed. It was pretty cool. That's how I play Animal Crossing. I cheat. Or at least I did that particular time. Okay. I'll probably be doing this for a little while, so see you when you come back if I'm still around. Thanks for joining. You too. It was overly complicated, but you know what? The GameCube Action Replay disc is very expensive, so I think it was worth it to do it for free on the computer. Wait, I'm over here. I shouldn't be over here. Why am I over here? Might as well go up here. There is a little letter code, but you can't use it for Zelda. The NES games, there are 4, I think you can't get that method. I don't recall exactly, but out of all the games, there are two NES games that you cannot actually legit access that are on the disc, and they are Super Mario Brothers and Legend of Zelda. And the reason for that is because they're planned to be cards, the e-reader cards, but they never released them because, you know, the cards didn't really take off in North America, and the e-reader was basically dead by the time they were planning on them. Japan actually did get Super Mario Brothers as a card, but it was only given out through Famitsu. So it's a very rare card, and yeah, there are 4 games because it's the e-cards you can't get. The other 2 cards, the ones that actually came out in North America, are Ice Climbers and Mario Brothers, the original arcade game, I think. Yeah, I've got that one. I've got the Mario Brothers one. Like, I actually have the card, and it's worth, like, I don't know, $10, something like that. Yeah, the only way to get it is through an Action Replay code, because they never officially released the card. Oh, the other reason why they didn't do it is because of, the classic NES series. It was timed, like, at the same time they came out with the classic NES series. Wait, you did? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. When was that? Fucking... okay, I'll use the camera. Like, I don't want an Action Replay code for cheating. Like, I don't actually like to use cheats for stuff, but I wanted to do it for just the Animal Crossing games. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there is a jet flying over right now. I live really close to a military base. Wizrobes, that's what the magic dudes are called. Forgot about that for a minute. Okay, that was a while ago. That was honestly around the time I probably did that trick. Sorry about that, Josh. Like, I would have probably just ended up selling it or keeping it in my collection, not really using it, to be honest with you, because I only really did want it for the Animal Crossing stuff. Yeah, Nintendo was just like, hey, we can actually make money if we package the games individually and sell them on cartridges for the Game Boy. We can make a whole line of it. And then, so they were like, shit, well, we already have these cards. Come on, Jelly. There you go. Whoa, that moved fast. Man, if my, like, 8-year-old self could see how well I do at this game now, she'd be just like, holy shit! Also, time travel! Ah. Come on, bastards. Give me death. Okay, screw it. Yeah, I figured that's what that was. Yeah, I gotta kill the vamp skin. Yay. Whoa. See those pancakes floating around? Those are old school like-likes. They like eat your shield, yeah? And the fucking bubbles follow you around so you can't use your sword. No! Did I? Yeah, good, I killed it in time. What is that noise? Hold on a second. There's a strange noise coming from somewhere. I think it's coming from upstairs. I don't know. Back to Zelda. Yeah, something's happening upstairs. Yeah, everybody hates likes and stuff. Yeah, I just got the step ladder, so I'm gonna get some more cool stuff later. So, Savage Boredom, how you doing? Just hanging out, watching me play Nintendo? Yeah. It's good times, huh? Good times. Fucking shit. No, I lost a viewer again. I'm sorry, I'm not entertaining enough. I'm just sitting here playing Zelda like a, you know, someone who sits. Oh, hey. Didn't I kill you in the last dungeon? Probably says like, yeah. Toad's good times. Yeah, if I had a job, I probably wouldn't be doing this, to be honest. I'd probably be making money so I could buy a capture unit so I could play this on the real console. Whoa! Likes, more like traps. I don't know when to go. Just kind of running around. I think I'm getting close to the boss. Didn't grab the dungeon map, so I don't really know, but I'm pretty sure dungeon boss is Queen Ock. The three-headed tie. Not a 5 or 7, just the 3. There we go. Left one. Ties the left one. The lost viewer might have been me. Oh no. Yeah, I have this little tiny netbook that I use for when I travel, and it hates Flash anything, including Twitch. I can't do anything on that computer except write, which is okay because, you know, it's kind of half of what I do is writing. So, fucking... Hey, hey, die! Hey, thank you. Don't you just hate it when bitches don't listen when you tell them to die? Bitches don't listen, man. I had to use a potion. I had to use a potion in level 5. No, that's 4. I had to use a potion in level 4. That was cool. I got a double kill there. Yeah, if I had a capture device, I'd be getting the older Elgato because I have a lot of older... You know, I'm a Super Nintendo kid. That's what I do. I have a Retron 5, but I'd rather record certain things from the actual Super that don't work quite right on the Retron. And, you know, the 64, obviously, if I ever wanted to record from that, I like the comfort of, if I ever wanted to do something, I'm able to do it. That's why I buy games and never play them. That's why I have like 850 some odd games, and I just play The Legend of Zelda over and over and over again, rather than playing my new stuff. So I'm a collector, apparently. But, I like having the comfort of everything being readily available. But yeah, there's 2 different Elgatos, and the difference is one of them has the option for analog input, the other one is HDMI only, but the one that has analog only does 30 frames per second regardless of the input, whereas the new one, which is HDMI only, allows for 60 frames. Though I did just buy an upscaler recently, so I could use that if I wanted to get the new one instead. I do have the option now, but I don't know, I would prefer being able to hook up the actual Super, keep it easy, you know? Yeah, I've got one on my Amazon wishlist. That's the older one. I don't know, I just decided on that because 60 frames is nice, but I'm not that keen on it yet. But like I just said, you know, I totally do have an upscaler now, so I can do HDMI for any device I have except for Dreamcast. And that just requires me to buy another $20 box. So I'm just kind of torn on which one to get. The new one does 60, the old one doesn't. But I can do that now because I have the thing, so I need to think on that. Ultimately, I'll probably go with the new one. I don't know. I don't know. I also need a new hard drive to pop in this thing because I'm out of space. I'm actually not recording this session to put on my YouTube like I did for the old sessions because it takes up too much space. Yeah, exactly. You want the comfort of knowing that you can totally play your older stuff. Why am I going this way? Fuck. Ah, screw it. I'll just go this way. No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, my biggest complaint about the upscaler I have right now is that it doesn't allow me to do 4:3, and my TV that I'm using doesn't allow me to force it. So it's annoying, to say the least. Bitch ass. What are these things called? Liras, I think? Bitch ass fucking worse people. Centaurs. Yeah! Magical sword all up in here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Okay, we're off to level 5. Yeah, resolutions are a bitch. I'm one of those people that's like, I'm always striving to get the best quality I can out of my things. So, Lionel, thank you. It's like, yeah, when I made the move to an HD TV, I had to make sure I had one that had all the right inputs on it. And then we move into this apartment, it's furnished, and it's got a TV that's better than mine. My TV can only do 720, this one does 1080. And it only has HDMI and components, so I was just like, motherfucker, what do I do? So I had to buy a capture unit, or not a capture, an upscaler for the 64, and if when I want to hook up the Super, it's ready to go. And I mean, it looks only as good as the S-video cable it's feeding into it, so it's not bad, it's just, it's not improvement, it's just like, oh, now I can use this on this device. But it does have one improvement. I use the incredibly expensive Monster S-video cables for my my GameCube and... well, actually I don't use a real GameCube, I use a Wii. But for the 64 and the Super I use the super expensive, super rare, $60 fucking cable. And that's feeding into the upscaler, which makes it, you know, clean picture, no lines or anything, but the 64 still looks like a goddamn Nintendo 64. So... can only polish a turd so much. I guess was where I was going with that story. Oh, motherfucker! I'm right, I'm taking that ruby. Can't earn that shit. Reading from disc. Okay. Oh, I get to test out my microphone! Yay! Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, wait. Yay! No? Aw. How did that work? Hold on, I want to figure this shit out, because I really want to figure this shit out. Microphone. 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 Oh, Donkey Konga, that's sad. I've never played that. I remember when it came out. That sucks though, I'm sorry. Tattoo, like is M. I don't understand. Why can't I do the thing? Why can't I do the thing with the thing? Oh boy. I don't think I can kill Pole's voice. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm really trying, honestly. My buttons don't work. Oh, that time it worked. Okay, cool. So yeah, in the FDS version of the game, you kill Pole's voice by yelling into the microphone on the second controller on the Famicom. But, you know, I don't have that, so it's set to a button macro. Also, these are Gibdos. And you're so spooky scary. He's like, blah 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 blah. I tried the thing, but the thing didn't work on the thing, so I had to try a different thing. And then I tried the thing. I went and checked the thing, and I, you know, double checked that the thing is the thing I set it to be. And this dungeon fucking dadangas. Got one. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. I learned that trick about stunning them one of the last couple of times I played this game. And I always have a bitch of a time trying to do it, or getting it when I'm trying to do it. But when I'm not trying to do it, it tends to happen all the time. And that time I got it the first try, which is good. Because otherwise I was going to be very annoyed. Hey! What weapon? Or I think you get the whistle in this dungeon, right? I'm gonna go that way. Yeah. Gee, I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Huh? Other muckers. I heard a speedrunner talking about how they tend to like the blue Darknuts because you can manipulate them better than the red ones, but I don't like them because they do more damage. Or at least they seem to. Or maybe it's just that I don't really know how to manipulate their AI, so when shit goes bad, it goes bad. Come here, motherfucker. Yeah. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, they're my second favorite enemy in the Zelda series next to Moldorms. I love Moldorms. And the reason why is the random factor. Like, every enemy in a Zelda game is, you know, watch their pattern, learn how to do the thing. Or, you know, if it's a 3D Zelda, it's just block and wait. Swing your sword randomly. Wait till something good happens. You don't have to actually plan anything. Whereas with these guys, you have to, like, be very alert to what you're doing. Yeah. It's not just randomly swinging your sword, it's like what Aaron was talking about in the sequelitis for Ocarina, about how the Darknuts in Ocarina are like the best enemy in the game, and I agree because they have that random factor. They have like a programmed AI to react to, and it makes the game so much more enjoyable. Or it would be if there were more of them. And that's why I like them in this game. And that's why I like Moldorms, because they bounce around and you'd be like, yay, Moldorms. They're fun. Like, most of my friends hate the Moldorm in Hera Tower, or Tower of Hera. I love it. I'm just like, yeah, fun boss. I'm kind of weird like that. Hey, I just used a key to open a door to get a key. Awesome. Oh, I can go through there. Cool. I'm just kind of wandering randomly right now because I don't really know where to go. And I would love to if I had 100 rupees. I'm very sorry. I would really love to. Ah! Fuck. I don't even need to fight these guys, I'm just running around. Speed of sound. Got places to go, but I'm not following my rainbow or nothing. It's kinda gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, just, you know, Sonic Hedgehog. I once wrote a very in-depth log on an IRC channel about why Sonic the Hedgehog is the best story in all of gaming. don't need to be in here again. Totally normal, yeah. Oh, this is this dungeon, okay. Live and learn, yes. I, for one, hang off the edge of tomorrow all the time. But it's the best story in gaming for the same reason that Top Gun is the best story in all of cinema history. In that Sonic the Hedgehog is really the story about one hedgehog's struggle to accept his own homosexuality. And I went into great detail about like using evidence from the games about it, and I always meant to write it up and post it on a video game site, like an actual game site, and I just never did it. I need to do a lot more research. And that means playing more Sonic games, which I don't really want to do. Hey, yous guys! Oh, come on, you're supposed to work. You're supposed to work. There it goes. It only took tapping the button like 10 times. Get those! Yeah, see, Tails is Sonic's true love interest, you know, but they met sometime between 1 and 2. There's actually a really amazing fan game about, like, taking place between 1 and 2 where Sonic and Tails met and stuff. It's a 2-part game and it's very well made. Like, Sega should buy the rights to it and distribute it. It's really good. Anyway, crap, buttons. Screaming in the microphone. Screaming in the microphone. Hey! Come on! There it goes. I just had to spam the button. Gotta remember that. Spam the button, then it works. It does, doesn't it? It looks just like the Atari head. Or, E.T.'s head in Atari. Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound. Oh, it's different. I did not know that. Huh. In the version, you know, that we all grew up with in America here, the sound is the same as we learned in Mario 3 of the warp whistle. But it came from this game. It was do-do-do, do-do-do. And just now it was one note different. So in the original version, it's not. So maybe Mario 3 did invent it. No, wait, when did this come out in America? 87. Yeah, okay, so it's still... Zelda's still #1. Zelda's the one that came from. Oh, now it plays the extra note. So yeah, Zelda came up with that before Mario 3. A lot of people don't realize that. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and... Fuck, where did I put the meat? Back at level 5, I don't want to be here. I was gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and buy the bomb upgrade in here, but I just remembered I'm gonna need meat pretty soon here. I'm just gonna go.